light is green, crap is clean. Ghost is incarcerated here in our custom-made storage facility.
You're probably used to seeing Dan Aykroyd on television and on the big screen.
Let's highball!
Or maybe you've seen him on stage, performing with his band, the Blues Brothers. But you may not have seen him here, at an Ontario liquor store.
This is to be served ice cold, and I would recommend with like a nice roasted pork chop or a chicken or like a tuna sandwich.
The 56-year-old Ottawa-born actor and musician is also being referred to as an entrepreneur, as he attends to his new line of business, wine and spirits. Aykroyd is revving up his business, and it's taking off from the nearby vineyards of the Niagara region. Although Aykroyd has been a wine lover for many years, he fell into the wine and spirits business by accident.
I have a friend in the United States, J.P. DeJoria. He owns Paul Mitchell Hair Care Systems, and about 12 years ago, he and a partner were importing furniture from Mexico. Cabinets, armoires, chest of drawers type of things. And they're bringing all this empty furniture into California, and so JP said, well, we got all this space, why don't we throw some bottles of tequila in there? So 2 years ago, we brought the Patron into Canada. And when we came to Canada, they married me with a company called Diamond Estates. Well, I looked at Diamond Estates and began to work on the Patron partnership and saw that they had 4 beautiful vineyards. And one of the executives said, well, you love wine, you've been drinking it for years, you've enjoyed it. Why don't we do a signature line of wines with your name on it for the Canadian consumer at a price where they can put it on the table by the case and have a great experience.
Dan has had tremendous experience in all kinds of businesses, everything from his entertainment business all the way through to the hospitality industry. I think he's really developed a strong business acumen. Add to that he is an incredibly tireless worker.
While shooting the Blues Brothers in 1979, Aykroyd developed a taste for fine wine with the help of his band's guitar player, Steve Cropper.
He had a fine wine collection, so Friday nights, usually after we shot, we would go up to his house on Mulholland Drive, and he opened up his cellar to John and me and to the band. And then subsequently, I met a gentleman named Isaac Tigert. We started House of Blues together, and the weekend that I buried John and took the Concorde to England, Isaac met me at the airport in a big Daimler with champagne, and his father had a house that he was renting from the Queen in Regent's Park, and his father's wine cellar was massive and incredible. And Isaac said, you know what, we're going to raid it, because when I had $1 million, I bought $1 million worth of wine, and my father and his friends drank, a quarter of it. So we're going to go in and help ourselves to what he has. So we went into that basement and we were plucking the Cheval Blancs and the Brun Contenacs and just going home with them.
Of course, consuming wine is a lot easier than actually producing it and selling it. But Aykroyd is making headway as a vintner, and his wines are getting noticed. His 2007 Discovery Series Sauvignon Blanc was awarded the All-Canadian Wine Championships gold medal.
The vines here, of course, now are getting to the point where they're getting real maturity. The industry here is over 50 years old, so you're getting a lot more maturity in the vines. You're getting better Bordeaux-style reds coming out.
Besides TV, film, and of course wine, his other successful business is the House of Blues, a venture he co-founded and is nurtured to become one of the largest live concert entertainment companies in the world. Doesn't leave a lot of time for his original love, acting. So it's goodbye to Hollywood for now, but a blues brother will always be a blues brother. He's brought film production here, and he's used a celebrity profile to promote his country and his countrymen.
We'd like to thank you all for coming out.
Whether he's working on his music or winemaking, Aykroyd never forgets his Canadian roots.
I was so happy to be involved with something that, first of all, supports my country economically, my province economically, and an industry that's dear to my heart, winemaking.
It's that celebrity status that seems to have turned Aykroyd into a spokesman for the entire Canadian wine industry, an ambassador by default, appropriate for a guy who was born on July 1st, Canada Day.
To know Dan is to understand his absolute passion and pride in being a Canadian, his views as a Canadian historian, his opinions as a great Canadian citizen, and in fact, someone who is a citizen of the world because of his entertaining career, carries his Canadianism in everything that he does.
Very nice wine. Of course, it should be decanted and aired out, eh?
Right.